recital. I think it's very vital to rock our...
It can hold over 82,000 fans, and every one of those seats is filled for this one, as our coverage of the NFL brings us to MetLife Stadium. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And away we go from East Rutherford. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. And we're going to have to pause here. An injured Buck still out there and being looked at now. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these D-ends love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
From the gun, here's Dart. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Third down now. Here's Dart. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
The Giants ready to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. They are brought out by former #1 pick who always plays with energy and passion, Baker Mayfield.
And he doesn't have the advantage he usually does coming off a bye week. Both these teams came in here well-rested after a Sunday away. Of course, that means an extra week of prep work for this defense, too. So he's got his work cut out for him to find ways to attack him today.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
That's a catch, Jalen McMillan. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
It's a gain of 10.
Play fake, it's Mayfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. Has him on the quick hitter. So a solid game there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Mayfield keeps it himself. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop it at the line. No gain.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
First down, here's Baker. Right side, hauled in by Godwin. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Irving here from the gun. And have him gain about a handful there. Jeremy Chin there on the stop.
You know, kid, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Baker now from the gun. He's got Emeka Egbuka. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. They got 21 yards on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down. Looking inside the red zone. And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Here comes Williams on the return. Good work so far, he's got room. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Giants and Jackson Dart set to go back on offense. And as we work our way through this regular season, you can see he's currently sitting in the top 5 of the league in passing. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Dart out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. 1st and 10 from the 43.
And the Giants, first down. 1st and 10.
Dart setting in the throw here. Complete. The ball's out. Smith lost it. The Buccaneers pick it up. And he will take it back. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers take a 13-0 lead. Well, Brock. We both know this. Some guys are only looking to make the tackle and end the play. Others, though, come in hunting for the football and forcing fumbles in hopes of getting exactly what we just saw.
And it can be tough for these receivers. A lot of times, they know contact is coming, but they don't always get to prepare for it because they don't always see it.
Yeah.
And these elite defenses, well, they view a completed pass as just another opportunity to create that kind of fumble, and sometimes even a defensive touchdown.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now here comes the New York offense. And things have gone from bad to worse in their 2 drives. Hopefully the 3rd time's the charm for them. They find some success. Going on 1st down. It starts. Complete here to Fidone. Short pick up to their own 31. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
19 tight. 10. 70 Timber. Wingo.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's 16 yards on that play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
19 Lion. 60 Bobcat.
On 1st down, here's Dart. Fidone there to haul it in. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage against good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
60 Maverick. Mustang 19. Motion. Change.
Dart gonna throw again. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's their rookie from Notre Dame. 2nd down. They go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
Line right side by McMillan. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. New set of downs for him from the 31.
A gain of 15. First down.
Running right, it's Irving. Danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play. All right, here we go. Second down.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11.
From the gun, Mayfield. Caught by Godwin on the slant. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Giants into the nickel. Third down.
Gain of 7. Makes it third and
Mayfield now from the gun. That's McMillan with the catch out left. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Give him 13 on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
first down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Buccaneer first down.
Watch one. 180.
On the give, this is Irving. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. This is hauled in by on the right side. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. The Buccaneers leading so far. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on third down. Now here's Mayfield. That's the catch. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on third down. They've got themselves a first and goal.
There's another Buccaneers first down. First and goal. Tampa Bay.
Irving, the nut challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
And he's going to have the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 20-zip lead. Jalen McMillan with the touchdown. Seibert's able to connect on that extra point. And the Buccaneers stretch their lead to 21. To kick it away, here's Pinion. Here comes Williams on the return. He lost the football, and the fumble recovery is made. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. It's Scadaboo on second down. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. On loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes second and 11.
At the 28-yard line.
Here's start now. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Air it out on third. Escapes the pocket. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked off by Jacob Parrish. And the Buccaneers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Man, These guys just can't get out of their own way right now, and we both know it's only going to hurt worse as this game rolls on.
Yeah, kind of stuck in a loop right now. And I don't care what sport it is. If it's golf, if it's shooting a free throw, bat and baseball, like you grip it tight, and you grip that ball tight, usually...
Has a hole left, room to run. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers were running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game. Cyber tacks on the point after. And the Buccaneers grow their lead yet again.
Giants nothing.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion.
For Tampa Bay.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. And this drive, they need to come up with some type of answer because, well, Brock, we can almost hear those engines starting to gear up. They might have a boat race coming.
Yeah, I think everybody in the building can feel it. This has been so momentous one way, and as a competitor, you have got to stop that slide.
They set up the screen here to Swift. This gets forward to around the 29. That play made by Jacob Parrish.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
He finds Neighbors right side. And this one doesn't go far.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense, guys. Up front, they didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
On third down, here's Swift. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
From the gun, here's Dart. Taken in by Bellinger. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's another Giants first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Running with Swift out of the gun. And he's got about 9 on that run, partner. Down inside the 30.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Here we go. Nice cowboy.
Here's Swift on second down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
From the red zone now. Neighbors with the catch. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. Now following the play, we see the medical staff hurrying out for an injured Buccaneer. They've got 3 tight ends on this first and goal, thinking run or play action.
Let's go. Ready?
Scatterboo. Can't bypass that line. They stop him at the 3. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of the series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
He's got it. Touchdown, New York. The Giants start to fight back with their first points of this game. Looking to tack on the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Giants cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21.
Giants 7.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. On the return, here comes Cameron Johnson. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Todd Bowles sending his Bucs out for another drive. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
And in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
First down, here's Baker. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Design bootleg here. Has him on the quick hitter. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Here's the give to Irving. Continuing to move past the 45. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saves the defense from a score is getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
First and 10 now from the 46. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Short pass brought in. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. Now we have a momentary stoppage for an injured Giant as they get somebody out there to tend to him. Second down now, 7 to go. We put a receiver in motion left. Baker now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. We'll go 8 on that one. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down. All set to go now from the 35. Hits his running back. Not a lot of space, maybe to the 33. Brought down by Paulson Adebo.
It's sure nice to have that safety valve. Sure nice to have a running back that's not just able to tote it, Kate, but he's able to catch it. That's now multiple times they've looked his way, and multiple times he's delivered.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Baker throwing again. He's on the in route. It's going to be a short pickup down to the 22. That was Kayvon Thibodeau there to wrap him up. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Sticking in the air. Here's Mayfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Third down. Here's Mayfield. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Now on comes Austin Seibert for the field goal. From the left hash, 34 yards away. Seibert's kick is up and good. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Giants getting 1 more series here before the half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break.
Here we go. Half the 60.
On first and 10, here's Dart. Getting out to his left. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike.
16 yards.
1 play in, and they are already close to midfield. All right, with 6 seconds left, we've got a timeout.
At the 48-yard line.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Back to throw it. He rolls to his right. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Not a big window for those halftime speeches. They're right back out of the locker room and set to resume play with the third quarter. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Here's a return from the 7. He dodged the tackle, and he's brought down just inside the 25. The Buccaneers and receiver Chris Godwin getting set for another go. And teams just have not been able to keep this guy out of the end zone in the first half of the season. He is pacing the NFL and receiving touchdowns. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. We're going to start the half with a give to Irving. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Javon Holland there to make the stop. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Mayfield now from the gun. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's hit just before he can pick up that first. So 3rd and short coming up from the 33. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Irving trying to run for the first. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
It's a gain of a yard.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
At the 33-yard line.
180.
To throw, Mayfield. He's got him. That's McMillan. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
And it's 3rd down.
Done.
Throw here, 3rd down. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Looking for Chris Godwin that time. And now they're up against it here on 4th down. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. That's taken at the 15. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Giants about to get to work on offense. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the 3rd. On 1st down, here's Dart. He's got Bellinger. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
It's a gain of
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
Giants. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Going on 1st down, it's Dart. He's got Smith. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot downfield.
Here we go.
From the gun, here's Dart. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. DeAndre Swift, his intended target there out of the backfield. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Dart gonna throw again. Hits him on the out route. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st. Todd Bowles did not like what he saw, and he's thrown the challenge flag.
Previous play is under review.
Well, we all know there can be so little room for error spotting the football. And that's what's being reviewed right here. Did they get this right?
And I know both sidelines are furiously pleading their cases about what their eyes see. But fortunately, the eye in the sky and the replays will give us a clear answer.
A successful challenge by Todd Bowles. Good decision to throw that flag. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Well, right side, caught by Smith. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory.
2 yards.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
This finds Bellinger. And they make the play at the 39 just before he can pick up that first down. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Shut up. 70 Lions. Pass the 60. Check out.
With the Scattergoon here on his own read. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be 4th now and less than a yard. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Taken in by Smith. And he can't get the yard he needed after that catch. The defense snapped right to him, and they're going to force the turnover on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
Todd Bowles sending his Bucs out for another drive. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Baker now. That one's incomplete over the middle.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered being on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Straight ahead, it's Irving. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down. Buccaneers out and into punt formation. It'll be Bradley Pinion doing the honors. He has it at the 13. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. The Giants offense all set to get started. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Dart out of the shotgun. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Back now, pressure coming. Right back to Neighbors, and he's got it. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. 7 yards on that pickup. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Now Dart. They set up the screen here to Swift. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
On the handoff, here's Scattergood. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking it in the booth, I know that play caller is too. There could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the first down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
Screen here for Scatterboo. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to throw. Here starts. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
It's second and inches. At the Bucs.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. He finds Neighbors right side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First and goal, Swift. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
Listen, everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot. You can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Throwing from the gun. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the third quarter. So they'll have some time to prepare for third and goal. We're at the end of our third quarter. And it's the Giants who are going to have it to start the fourth quarter, partner, in a game that seems pretty far out of their reach. Touchdown or bust for him here as they set up for third and goal. Blitz coming. Here's Darts. Dumps it off to his running back. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. When I sit and judge a defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on third down.
Desperation time here. Catch is made in close. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Finds him over the middle. This gets up past the 20. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. First down now, ball at the 33.
It's a gain of 32. First down, Buccaneers.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Throwing the out route complete. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Second down now, they need 7.
Brings up second and 7 at the 36-yard line.
Mayfield now from the gun. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Second and 10. Need something positive here.
Brings up second and 10.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield. Back who can show off his wheels.
So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. Here's second and goal from the 6. Baker now from the gun. And he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers continue piling it on here in the fourth. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one. More than likely for more games to come.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. He fields it from the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now here comes the New York offense. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6.
Let's go now. Viking 18. 19 tight. 19 tight.
From the gun, here's Dart. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves.
Throw here, 3rd down. Has a man downfield. This is Robinson. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Dart gonna throw again. Short pass brought in. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Ball right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches. With the gun this time, here's Dart. Taken in by Bellinger. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
And the Giants' 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
from the red zone now. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
Giants' 1st down.
Scatterboo now from the gun. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Giants putting up points in a game decided. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Johnson with a return here. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Buccaneer offense back out for another series. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Irvin on the counter. He'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
This is Irvin on 2nd. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. That's It's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
180!
Going to the ground again on first. Like the turnaround these last 2 plays, son. Nice gain on 1, and now they get it behind the line. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go. 180! They're going to get on second. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. Here he goes, third and long. Catch made left side by Abuka. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. And that is how you pin a team deep. That hits and careens out of bounds at the 3-yard line. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Off the option, it's Scattergood. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Darts out of the shotgun. He's got Bellinger. And he hauls this one up to the 11 before being stopped. 3rd and just 2 to go.
That's a gain of 6.
Here he is on 3rd and short. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
First down.
Let's go.
1st and 10.
Now go play action. Here's Dart. Oh, they get him yet again. And the Buccaneers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did in the 3 quarters. And this defense is cutting it loose.
So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. And this is a game that proves every Pee Wee and Pop Warner.
This speech is my recital. I think it's very vital to rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. Here we go. It's tricky to rock around.